Do you think everything is going fine? But the truth is something else. What is happening with Gen Z that has never happened before? Everyone ignored it, but now the reality is out in the open. Imagine if one small mistake could change an entire generation. This is just the beginning. The real game is yet to unfold. The very thing that was pushing us forward is now pulling us back. Is this really happening, or is it just an illusion? Watch the video to find out. Gen Z, also known as Generation Z, refers to individuals born approximately between 1997 and 2012, according to the Pew Research Center. However, some sources like McKinsey and Company and Bloomberg define this range from 1995 to 2010. Gen Z follows the millennials born between 1981 and 1996 and comes before Generation Alpha born after 2012. In simple terms, this generation bridges the gap between millennials and Generation Alpha. Let's break it down further with some key points. First, the first fully digital generation. Gen Z is often referred to as the first digital native generation because they have grown up in a world surrounded by the internet, smartphones, and social media. Such as 1. Unlike millennials, who witnessed the rise of the internet and social media during their teenage years, Gen Z has been connected to digital technology since early childhood. 2. Platforms like YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and Snapchat are their primary means of daily communication. 3. They rely heavily on Google, AI, and instant access to information, making them the most tech-savvy generation. 4. Traditional media such as TV, newspapers, and radio have lost popularity, while personalized digital content shapes their way of thinking and engagement. Second, ways of thinking and mindset. Gen Z has a unique perspective on society, politics, and career choices. Rapid technological advancements and global events have significantly influenced their way of thinking. Let's take a look at some key aspects. 1. This generation has a better understanding of social issues and strongly believes in inclusivity, equality, and justice. They are more aware of societal changes and openly embrace new ideas. 2. Work-life balance, remote jobs, and entrepreneurship hold more value for them compared to the traditional 9-to-5 job culture. 3. Gen Z actively explores gig economy opportunities, freelancing, and prioritizes mental health over corporate success. 4. They are more open about discussing mental health issues like anxiety and depression. 5. Many actively seek therapy, online counseling, and mental health resources to support their well-being. Third, Gen Z's mental health issues. Compared to previous generations, Gen Z is significantly more affected by mental health challenges. Like 1. Depression and hopelessness. According to a Walton Family Foundation report, 42% of Gen Z youth experience depression, nearly twice the rate of Americans aged 25 plus 23%. In India, cases of depression and anxiety among Gen Z, ages 18 to 24, have increased alarmingly. A WHO report states that in May 2020, 9.3% of this age group suffered from depression and anxiety, which rose to 16.8% by March 2022. 2. Anxiety disorder. A report by Harmony Healthcare IT reveals that 61% of Gen Z has received medical treatment for anxiety disorders. The biggest stressors for Gen Z include future uncertainty, financial instability, career struggles, relationships, and mental health. 4th, rising stress in Gen Z and its causes. Gen Z is facing unique challenges in today's world, leading to rising stress and anxiety. Since COP26, 2021, eco-anxiety, the fear and stress related to climate change and environmental deterioration, has become a major concern. Gen Z is particularly affected as they are more aware and concerned about global warming, pollution, and ecological damage than previous generations. The major challenges of today's world that are troubling Gen Z the most. 1. Inflation and economic insecurity. Rising inflation and financial instability have made job security and future economic prospects uncertain. 2. War, political instability, and conflicts. Increasing global conflicts, wars, and political instability contribute to heightened stress among Gen Z. 3. Climate change and future uncertainty. The long-term impact of climate change and uncertainty about the future have led to growing anxiety within this generation. Fifth, major challenges faced by Gen Z. Gen Z is experiencing unique struggles that significantly impact their mental well-being, finances, relationships, and attention span. Let's understand these challenges one by one. 1. Mental health crisis. The fear of missing out and comparison culture fueled by social media are increasing anxiety and depression among Gen Z. Constant exposure to idealized lifestyles creates unrealistic expectations, leading to self-doubt and dissatisfaction. 2. Financial insecurity. Rising inflation, job instability, and the burden of student loans have made financial security a growing concern for Gen Z. Many struggle to find stable careers and achieve financial independence. 3. Shifting dating and relationships. The rise of dating apps has changed relationship dynamics. Casual dating is more common, and long-term commitments have decreased, making emotional connections more complex and unpredictable. 4. Instant gratification culture. Platforms like Reels and Shorts have drastically reduced attention spans. The need for quick entertainment and instant results has made long-term focus and patience more challenging, affecting productivity and deep thinking. Now that you know the truth, the real question is, what will you do next? Has this information changed your perspective, or will it be forgotten like everything else? Gen Z is not just a generation, it's a transformation that can either propel us forward or drag us further back. The choice is yours. If this video made you think even for a second, share it, drop your thoughts in the comments, and be a part of this movement. And remember, in the next video, we're going to reveal something you can't afford to miss. Until then, reflect, learn, and upgrade yourself.